Today, I'm going to take you through a day in my life as a data analyst. Let's do it. Most days I wake up around 6:15 to 6:30. I have a 15-month-old daughter, so early mornings are pretty mandatory for me and my wife. I only have to go into the office a couple of times a week for a half day. I chose one of these days to record to show you all what it looks like for me when I'm working in the office and at home. I actually like this model because going into the office every now and then helps break up the monotony of work from home life, but I definitely wouldn't want to go into the office every day. My first job in data actually was in office every day, and I ended up eventually leaving because of that. Our daughter's daycare is right next to my wife's workplace, so she takes her to and from daycare each day. I help out as much as I can, helping get her ready and out the door in the morning. Say hi. I actually don't get very hungry in the mornings, but if I don't eat, sometimes I get headaches. So I usually just make a protein shake. After that, I'm out the door and head over to the office. Bye, Maki. Bye, Mochi. I live about 20 minutes from the office, but because I only go in a couple times a week, I don't really mind the commute. During my commute, I either listen to a podcast or an audiobook. Really, the only two podcasts I listen to consistently are the Joe Rogan Experience or the Morbid True Crime podcast. But right now, I'm also listening to 12 Rules for Life by Jordan Peterson on Audible. I normally get to the office around 7:30 or 7:45. Our office has a hoteling model since no one is required to come into the office every day. We book our desk in advance and just sit wherever. This is honestly kind of nice because it keeps things fresh, but I usually just rotate between the same 2 or 3 seats. Here I'm just setting up my day while getting ready for my team's daily stand-up call. After this, I dive into some work. This morning I'm just completing a few SQL validation tickets through Jira. The office also provides free snacks, which is pretty dope, and they're pretty decent snacks too. I usually at least grab like a yogurt and some tea. Around 11, I leave the office and head back home. All right, I'm back in my truck, gonna head home to work the rest of the day from home, but I'm gonna stop and get some lunch first. Hi, can I just get a Greek salad with chicken? Thank you, have a good one. After lunch, I either make some coffee or some tea depending on what I'm feeling. Today is a coffee. Down to drink my coffee, and I hit the mic stand and I spilled a bunch, so now I'm sad. All right, so I got my coffee spill all cleaned up, good to go. I have a BI project I've been working on. That's what I'm gonna jump into right now. That'll keep me busy for the next couple of hours. After that, I have a meeting with my manager. That's towards the end of the day, so after that, I'll just be finishing up a few things and that'll be it. So right now, I'm gonna jump into that project. By the way, this is my work from home setup. This is where the magic happens. I may in the future do some sort of work from home desk setup walkthrough to kind of go through the equipment that I have. But there's a few more things that I want to get. I also want to clean up a lot of the cables. So it's not quite done, but I do like what I have so far. But yeah, this is where I work when I'm at home. So I actually have a fish tank that I keep by my desk in my office. These little guys just keep me company while I work, add some vibe to the room. Most of my work days are fairly independent. I may have a few meetings, but most days I'm working on various projects using SQL or Power BI. And then I maybe have some ad hoc work here and there. So the project that I'm working on this afternoon is part of an ongoing transition of taking existing company reports and transitioning them to Power BI. So I'm taking existing reports that live in Excel, recreating them in Power BI with a number of enhancements. I finish up work around 4:30 and then get the house ready for my wife and daughter, who usually get home around 5 o'clock. In the evenings, I hang out with my family and then take care of content stuff after my daughter goes to bed. So that's a typical day for me. 3 days a week, I'm working from home, and 2 days a week, I do a half day in the office. Thanks so much for joining me today. If you enjoyed the video, feel free to like and subscribe. If you'll excuse me, I'm gonna go hang out with my family. I'll see you next time.